Hey! What?
Hey, explorers. Hey.
We're getting on a good start already.
We have a show of Olympic proportions. Even a Carnival ship flies across Paris.
It looks like it's hitting the Eiffel Tower, but it's not.
We're going to talk about the Olympics in Paris. We're going to talk about cruise ships that fly in the air. Coming up next on
D&G Explorers!
Tested automatically.
Oh,
Welcome.
Hey, everybody! Welcome! Welcome to our show! Welcome to our
We
show!
look very bright, don't we?
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
Today it will be our last show ever for July.
31st.
July
2024.
31st. Can you believe it?
2024? 2024.
Can you believe it? It's already the end of July.
And
Crazy.
we're not wearing these for the 4th of July. That's come and gone.
It's for Rule Britannia.
No, it's not.
Britannia.
No, you didn't say it right. Oh my gosh. No, it is for the Olympics of Olympic proportions.
Yes.
So we are representing America.
Well, we could be representing England too, because
Yes,
England
we can.
has red, white, and blue.
There you go.
That's right. That's right.
Do they do fireworks in England though?
For Guy Fawkes.
Okay, there you go.
Yes, it's the Union Jack, which is the red, white, and blue one that they have over there. But welcome in, everyone. It is starting to get hot again. Last week it went down to the upper 90s, mid 90s. It's going to go back up to 108.
We actually turned the air on today, well, for the show. So yeah, it was getting hot.
Is it on now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But welcome in, everyone. A lot of fun things have happened in the past week. Greg celebrated his birthday.
Yay!
He's 1 week, older. He's 1 year older. So welcome in, Greg.
Welcome. Oh my, and you haven't even had a dilly
I
dilly.
have not.
Woo!
I think we better welcome.
Welcome in, Greg. Okay, I've been here.
Let's welcome in our explorers. So
We got Daniel Fields, welcome. We got Pepper Tree Villa.
ding ding ding.
We got Noah and Kevin Brubaker.
Welcome in.
Welcome.
We'll definitely get people popping in. If you guys are watching later, put a chat in there, replay or replay, team replay. But hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. It helps us quite a bit. And I got the camera off a little bit.
So when I was talking about the ship going into the Eiffel Tower, is because on our thumbnail, it literally looks like a Disney ship flying in the air going to the Eiffel Tower. I was like, why did you do it that way?
I said I had to put it there because if I put it in any other spot, it would look hidden within it. Hidden.
Yes. Ding, ding, ding.
Kevin says it was in the 90s with oppressive humidity. That's one thing we're
Oppressive.
thankful. We don't have a lot of humidity here on the West Coast. But I survived the heat the heat of I survived inventory, although I'm still mentally trying to recap because I worked a lot of hours recently, and then we did the overnighter on Monday night into Tuesday, and then I had to work. I had to get up at 4:30 this morning to be at work at 6, so we could do a live show. Nautical Nurse Nancy,
Welcome.
Thank you so much for joining me.
2 songs came into mind when you said I survived. I was thinking, I will survive.
Oh my God.
And then you said the heat. I was thinking, the heat is on. That's an old 80s
Wow.
song.
We're gonna have a dilly here. We last week we tried.
Fuzzball, or I'm
What's
sorry,
it called?
Buzz Balls.
Was it called Sip and Brew or something,
Something like that.
This is
Buzz Ball
Cran Blaster.
Cran Blaster. It looks like a vial of blood. Not even a vial. It looks like a cauldron of blood. Wow.
This says how much is proof on this?
After I opened it.
Oh, I didn't shake it again.
Have a ball.
This is 15%.
Have a ball, it
It's
says.
a little bit less expensive.
Well,
It's a
it'll.
little bit less.
We don't know the price. Well, I don't know the price. When you pour it as such, it will mix as such.
What do you mean?
When you pour it, it mixes. So you don't need to shake it.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
All right, Greg. So dilly.
Ooh, you can smell it.
I don't think we've
Dilly
had
dilly.
this one before. Kind of tart. Katie Jackson, welcome in. Give our best to Mike
Jeez.
Jackson.
Welcome, Kitty Jackson.
So
That is very tart.
It is.
That needs something. It
Tequila?
needs something sweet. No, something sweet. Yes, that is tart. I'm sure as it goes over the
Melt.
palate, it will melt.
as the ice melts.
No, as it goes on your palate, it'll probably taste a little better.
So just with the Winter Olympics, oh gosh, am I going to be like this all show?
Wow.
So
Now we went from Summer Olympics to the Winter Olympics. I wish it was wintry more right now.
right.
It's too hot.
Still some interesting facts about
The Summer Olympics.
yes. Well, do
Well,
you
Olympics in
remember?
general.
Do you remember? It wasn't always like that when they had the Winter and Summer Olympics in different years. Do you remember when they used to have them the same year? So I believe that was in 1924 when they switched. No. I'm sorry. I was wrong. 1896 is when they did what we call the modern day Olympics.
I heard you.
1896 is when they did like the modern Olympics. And 1924 is when they came out with the Winter Olympics. And then in 19
Jim from More Sunshine, please welcome.
Sunshine, please.
Season's greetings, Jim. We are drinking Buzzball cocktails, Cran Blaster.
Welcome in Waypoint Explorers.
Welcome, and it's very tart. It says premium vodka, which I love, with cranberry juice and natural cranberry flavor. Well, if you have cranberry juice, you would hope it's natural cranberry flavor.
Our cats
It's
are,
very
our
tart,
cats
though.
are running around. Mary
Yes.
Ellen Dillon, welcome in.
Welcome.
So as we do our nautical nurse Nancy routine with between us, like what we like to do. The Winter Olympics started in 1924. They ran in the same year. They had every 4 years they would do it, the winter and summer together. But in 1994, with the Lillehammer Olympics in Norway, they switched it to go Winter Olympics, and then 2 years later was the Summer Olympics. They do them every even years.
Well, if you really want to
We
get
get bored yet?
technical history, the Romans had the Olympics way back. So Romans are the original Olympians. I think.
I like how you say "I think." Remember,
Well, I'm pretty
Athens, Greece, is where the Olympic Games began. That's not Romans are from Rome, which would be Italy.
sure. Yeah, like Gladiator and all that.
That's not what we did the Olympics.
That's like
Greece.
Olympic stuff, though, isn't it?
No, but nice try.
Well, actually,
I like
they kill each other in gladiators.
I like
so.
your attempt of
Tiffany Peacock, welcome. Rachel's Adventures, welcome. Mary Ellen Dillon, welcome.
Tiffany was her birthday.
It was her birthday.
Should we sing her birthday
And
song?
she got a Switch for her birthday.
Oh, yes.
You need to let us know what games you got for your Switch.
Yes.
We should sing the birthday song.
Okay, ready?
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy day.
Do we have a birthday here?
We have a birthday here.
Birthday here.
Whoa! Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy day. Hey!
And our cats,
Was that Shaggy?
no, Scout and
Oh, okay.
Scrappy are like running around the house like lunatics. 1996 in Atlanta, Katie was saying that the Centennial Olympics were there because they are from
Awesome.
Georgia. And
Okay.
Mary Ellen Dillon says it was great having the Olympics in my city in 1996. So how exciting!
So I will say, Nurse Nancy did her own rendition of our happy birthday song to me on Marco Polo. She sang her own rendition. She had it right pretty much, actually. If you're still here, Nancy, you had it pretty much right. You put your little flair and twist into it, though. So I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Michael and Spoiled Mama.
Thank you.
for
Welcome,
joining us.
welcome.
Yes. And she even spelled her names right. She got Gregory with 3 G's because the third G is silent.
Okay. It's 2 G's in the middle.
Yeah, 3 G's.
Ryan Donahue. I was holding that like, Ryan Donahue, welcome.
These are our patriotic Olympic shirts. You know, I
Yes,
actually
and our 4th of July shirts.
I tried to go to the store to buy some Olympic shirts. I couldn't find any. They're available to order online, but I couldn't find them.
By the time you get them, the Olympics will probably be over.
I went to try to cut it short. I went to go or somewhere quick. I went to
Holly Ayers, welcome.
I went to Walmart. I asked the person, "Do you have an Olympic shop here?" And they go, "Nope, sorry." I was
But you went
that's
where?
good." Walmart. I
Oh.
did that yesterday.
You could just
kinda
put the
did.
rings on our shirts somehow. Just,
I
tape them
wanted
on.
like the Olympic glasses with the rings.
Oh
on
my
them,
gosh.
but they didn't have that. Mary Ellen said, "I go to some events for both the Olympics and the Paralympics. That is so cool." And
You're welcome, Tiffany. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Katie was saying that she was able to attend some of the Olympic Games. We have not done that yet,
Awesome.
and they are going to be in Los Angeles for the third time that will host it. England, London was the first city to
Wow.
host it 3 times. Paris has now hosted it 3 times, and Los Angeles will be hosting it 3 times in 2028. So that will be exciting to see, and maybe we will. I mean, we're 4 hours from Los Angeles.
Yeah, you know how expensive that's going to be? And this is the Summer Olympics?
Summer Olympics. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So that will be interesting to see.
I always
that.
thought they were in international places, not like California. What? What? I always thought they did them like in international, like other countries. It always seemed like.
It's an international competition, but you have to have a host city.
Yes.
In 1996, Atlanta hosted it. Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh,
Are they international?
No, they're not. I didn't hear you say that.
You're so funny. Oh, we got more acronyms coming up, Greg. I'll let you figure that one out. Nancy, with her acronyms.
She said,
Yes.
MED, Mary Ellen Dillon.
Yay, you remembered.
It's right there.
Oh, you're
Thank you
welcome,
for the
Michael
birthday
Leonard.
greeting
Yes.
on my
It was also
Facebook
her.
page.
So we'll also say that song was.
Did I miss your birthday? Happy birthday.
He's so behind.
Well, I don't know if she's on my Facebook or
So
not. You
when
can always add me.
I don't know if you guys are like us, but or me, I probably say more me, but like when Hallmark does their Christmas in July or their Christmas movies, I'm like watching them pretty much all the time. When the Olympics come out, like when I see that what they're doing like weird things, like they're doing breakdancing this year. I mean, that's something that they would have done in the 80s, but
They're
breakdancing
doing
is one of the
ping
contests.
pong also. Aren't they doing ping pong?
They
Or was that
they
in a
call
movie?
they call it table tennis.
Well, ping pong, table tennis, whatever. It's still like ping pong. They're doing surfing.
Badminton.
Surfing is not even in Paris. It's the next island over. I forget the name of the island, but that's where they're doing the surfing portion of it.
Yeah, they probably don't have the waves.
And they do have like floating, like hotel type things for the surfers. I saw it on TikTok. It was pretty cool.
But they have every Winter Olympics have some kind of exhibitionist, not exhibition. Oh my gosh. No, I messed up. They have.
Yeah, you stuck your mouth in your foot with that. They have exhibitionists. Okay.
No, exhibition. I can't use it. Exhibition events, which means they're not your normal ones, like rugby. I don't know why rugby hasn't been.
Well,
there,
hopefully they're not exhibitionist events.
Yeah. It's in. She said it's in Tahiti, is where it is.
Oh wow!
That's very interesting. Well, and also Marianne. Oh my gosh, I'm in trouble.
Oh, who knows the significance of the colors of the Olympic rings? Mike Jackson, welcome.
That is a very good thing.
Things. That is a very good question. I think is what he meant. That's a very good thing.
Can you tell my clock is messed up?
Is that? I think that's kicking in. All that 15% alcohol
With like 2 sips.
is hitting you.
Yes.
Where does it say
Michael,
this
share
is?
that because I do not. I remember hearing it before, but I do not remember. It's only got 15% alcohol.
Where does it? Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Women owned.
But I will say, I know there was. We don't want to talk about
This
it.
is woman owned.
Yes. It's,
That's interesting.
I am woman, hear me roar. Isn't that the song?
I don't know.
No, I am.
Okay.
No, we're not. But the opening ceremonies did spark controversy, so you can believe what you want to believe. I am on the side that it wasn't the side that a lot of people were saying that.
Well,
was
I wasn't. That wasn't even in my mindset.
No. And there's
but-
been it's going to be what you believe because there's been a lot of the people that are saying no, it's not that. There's others that saying it was that. So it's more or less basically what you believe. But we don't want to get into.
But there were
because
some.
it's been such a hot emotional topic.
There were some really good moments. The big moment for me was Celine Dion with her comeback, singing on the Eiffel Tower. That was awesome. She was so afraid her voice was not going to hold because she has stiff person syndrome, and she's really come a long way. She hadn't sang on a stage for 2 years, since 2022. So she did a very awesome comeback. I loved it.
And
Flip Flop Nation, welcome.
welcome in. The interesting thing on that is they were saying Lady Gaga and there was another performer which did sing along to a track. Whitney. Oh my gosh. God bless her. Celine Dion did not want to do that, and they were concerned that she might not make it through the song.
No, I believe God was on her side watching over her and just carried her voice for her.
It was so emotional.
It was.
I get teary-eyed just thinking of it, but to me, it was when Whitney Houston sang the national anthem at my Buffalo Bills Super Bowl that we lost.
Our Buffalo.
That was like a moment that people talk about. To me,
that's like the
Celine
best.
Dion, this moment was amazing.
That was like the best version of the Star Spangled Banner national anthem. Was it Star Spangled Banner?
Yes,
national anthem. That was ever
Star Spangled Banner.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I think of it as national anthem. It was the best version that Whitney Houston sang. The best version, in my opinion. Angela Nemechek, welcome. Sorry, I'm late. Guy.
Sorry,
Alma is talking my ear. Oh, sure. Blame it on Alma. You know what? Alma's not here to defend herself, I see. So, yeah, I see what you're doing. I'm just playing.
He also said Celine Dion sang at the opening of the 1996 Olympics.
Awesome.
In the US. But
life is good today. Woo!
Angela was just talking about you.
Yep, now she can defend herself.
But one of the things I thought was really interesting, there was a unique story. One, they didn't go to just the stadium. They went through. They didn't go to the stadium. they went through and they kind of linked different stuff. And I was actually going to go to Fresno to run some errands, but I couldn't pull away from it. It was only because I had to get ready for, I had to do something. I don't,
Yeah,
I had to get ready, yeah, but I had to get ready for something, and I was on a timetable. But I was like really enjoying it. I thought it was a unique show. I missed the part that everyone was like, not everyone, but there was complaints about.
I saw it and I did not even think about it.
But I just thought when we saw Lady Gaga and Suspense, and the thing is I don't know how much, because this is a French production. The U.S. had nothing to do with any of the production with this, and I think they were limited in terms of what they were letting the American broadcasting channel know, because they didn't know who certain things were. They didn't know what was going to come next. They kind of knew what general stuff was, but they weren't able to speak to everything on it. Like when Lady Gaga was coming out, and you just see her legs, and she was behind all these feathers, and then you see Lady Gaga, and you're like, awesome. And I was like, wow, an American to be hosting the French Olympics. So I thought that was really cool. They were coming down the barges. I thought that was awesome. I've never seen any country do that before. So I just thought it was amazing how they did everything, from the smoke and over the bridges with the French flag.
I love the lasers on the Eiffel Tower. That was really cool.
Yes, yeah. So I enjoyed it. This is probably the most exciting opening ceremonies I've seen, and there's been some good ones. It's interesting because on the Carnival John Hill page, he didn't find it interesting. He thought it was boring. I don't know if it's an English French thing, because growing up with my mom being British, I've always heard about French and English, not getting along. But he kind of joked about making that comment. I don't know if it's a French English thing, but a lot of people responding, they thought it was boring, and I didn't get that at all. Greg's mom had no idea what was going on, but she also didn't watch it from the beginning, because it started with the guy running through, he ended up going through the subway, and these little kids were following him, and he got stuck on the subway, and he gave them the little flame, and then the three kids were running through the city. So there was like a story going on in there, and I just thought it was cool. But I thought you were going to say something because you keep hitting me. But Greg,
I'm just looking at the comments.
Okay. What are some of the events that you guys are looking forward to? I've been watching everything. I'm excited about the men's basketball team. I'm excited about to see how they perform.
I like the art. What? I like how the art escaped the Louvre to watch the parade.
Yes.
Of countries on this.
Yes, that was cool. I enjoyed that too. But I don't. It's kind of funny, if I see something, I don't really want to watch it, but then I can't watch it. I can't stop watching it. So
like what?
Well, they had bike. I think I might be another exhibition event, but they had bikes that they were doing all these like spins, like almost like skateboarding. Where they go and on these ramps, but they're doing them on bikes.
I haven't really watched,
but I thought it was
working.
I thought it was cool. Yeah, if for the most part, if I'm not working, I've been watching the Winter Olympics.
Summer Olympics. Summer.
Did I say winter again?
You did.
I'm going to keep saying that.
Have another goal.
But let us know what kind of games you guys are enjoying. The track and field is getting ready to start. The gymnastics has been very interesting. The swimming.
The gymnastics and the swimming were cool. They had I think it was part of the opening Olympics. There was a horse. They had horses, unless it was a game, unless it was after the opening. But they had to like jump through this pond, which was interesting, and it was like an obstacle course type of a looking thing. But I thought they were doing that during the opening of the Olympics, so that was interesting. But yeah, I love horses, so I'm sure they have horseback riding or horse racing and things like that for Summer Olympics too.
They have equestrian events for the Summer Olympics, but not so much horse racing. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, horses in there.
Yeah, they're the ones that are I call them the prancing ponies. But yes, I'm looking forward to it. The Olympics are still on for a little bit longer.
The surfing looked cool too, actually. I saw some of the surfing, and it's cool how they actually were able to film while the surfer is in the wave barreling down. So they must have somebody in the water, but you would think they would get caught in the pipeline also.
Yes, definitely. So, Greg, we're about halfway through the show. We'll move on from the Olympics. We were going to talk about this last week, and we ran out of time. But to be honest, I completely forgot about it. Carnival has announced that they are coming out with 3 new ships in a new class.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of backtracking, they have, it's kind of interesting because Carnival owns different lines. And the class of ship that we went on when we went on Carnival Celebration is their biggest ship to date. It's approximately 184 gross tons. I mean, there might be a little bit variances between the XL class, but they have the Mardi Gras, they have the Celebration, they have the Jubilee, but then they showed some other cruise lines. I think there was a P&L, there was 2 other ones, and they consider them XL ships, kind of like how the one that we're going on, the Firenze, even though it's a Costa ship, it's considered a Vista class.
Well, it was a redone ship for Carnival, wasn't it?
It's been now introduced as an Italian cruising style, but if they consider a Vista class ship. So I don't know if it's basically the same model or if it's just because it's the size of it, which makes it within that class.
So are these new ones going to be fresh, new built ships, or are they going to be refurbished?
So they did announce to go back on the XL class, they're going to come out with 2 more ships. They're going to come out in 2027 and 2028. And then I think we're going to be done with the XL class ships. They announced about a week ago that 3 new massive ships are coming out. And they're going to be from 2029, probably 2031, and 2033. Because it's 2029 through 2033.
I cannot even think that far.
Yes, it is. So the other one was just say 184,000 tons. This one is going to be 230,000 tons.
So these are going to be the biggest ships that Carnival has to offer.
These will be, I believe, the biggest ships in the world.
They'll be behemoths.
They will have passengers. The XL class is over 6,000 passengers. This one is going to be over 8,000 passengers. So when I did some research, I found out that they're going to call it Megalodon class ships is what they're going to be called because they're so big.
Wow.
I don't know what it's going to be called.
That is not what I was like. What? Megalodon.
Well, they should. I mean, they keep getting bigger and bigger. So how do you guys feel about these newer ships that are coming? I know a lot of people are asking for smaller ships. They want the Vista class. A lot of people are saying they like the Horizon. The Panorama is one of those ships. We've never been on that. When we go on the Firenze, we'll get to experience that.
We were supposed to do the Panorama years ago,
and it was canceled.
Yep.
But
COVID stuff.
Greg, what are your thoughts? I'd say the bigger the better, but I've never been on a ship with 8,000 passengers on there. What are your thoughts?
I like the bigger ships, but I don't like when the bigger ships are smaller cruises. So when it's like a 3 or 4 night and you're on a huge ship, that doesn't make any sense to me. You need to have a 5 to 7 night for a big ship so that you can thoroughly enjoy what it has to offer. And they probably do that so that people come back because they'll probably say, oh, well, I didn't get to see it all. Oh, well, come back and you can see the rest of it or whatever. So they want people to come back, but it just doesn't make sense to me. When you're going to make such a luxurious, huge ship, you should make it so that people have enough time.
If it's profitable for the Royal Caribbean with them doing Utopia, I have a feeling Carnival might have one of their ships do that too. So Daniel Phil says, I like the bigger ships. However, they are causing parking problems here in Los Angeles and the people are having to park at the convention center. A very good point.
How are they causing parking problems because the ship is big, though?
Because instead of having a ship which will hold 4,000 passengers, now you have twice the amount.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I was thinking you have the parking lot still, but maybe try to make the parking lots bigger than.
Right. I mean, in some of that, you got double occupancy and even more that in a room, so you won't exactly have another 4,000 cars in there, but you're still going to have more people in there.
What about making them wider but not longer?
I would think in that situation, you're going to have issues with them getting into port. So even then, the bigger ships, your itineraries are going to be different than the smaller ships.
And you probably have to make the buoyancy equal and everything too.
I think that would be fine. Because, I mean, every year the Oasis class ships is, when they do a new ship, it's 1 foot wider is what they've been doing.
Well, and then they can get into the ports unless they're building them specifically for that size.
But I would probably say, don't say never, because NCL has built the Prima class. So the my favorite class of ship is
that wasn't my drink. It was probably plastic from the ice.
probably the Breakaway Plus class ship, which is my favorite class of ship, which is the Bliss Encore. That holds just over 4,000 passengers. When they did their Prima class ships, they're down to like 3,000 passengers, 3,200 or something like that. So they built smaller ships, and one of the reasons was they were saying is then they're able to get into ports of call that the bigger ships can't get into, or those ports won't allow the bigger ships into it. So I think I would never say that a cruise line isn't going to just keep getting bigger. I think they'll have that option open. Daniel Field says in Long Beach we had the Miracle, Radiance, and Panorama, and now there's the Panorama, Forense, Radiance. This was built for 2 old Fantasy class ships. Yes, and also they're also coming out with a bigger Royal Caribbean ship too. It's too loud, but they're coming out with what is it? The Ovation, which is a Quantum class ship, which I believe is over 4,000 passengers. So you're gonna have another bigger ship coming into to port. Although that one should come out of San Pedro rather than Long Beach. So very interesting. But yeah, I'm. Did you feel on the Celebration, Greg, that with 6,000 passengers, 6,600, that you couldn't find space on the ship, that you felt it was too crowded?
No, I didn't even really realize how many people are on the ship, because you're doing your own thing. You're with your own people, and when you're doing an event or activity or whatever, you're not thinking, oh, there's so many people on this ship. Where are they all? You know, I think they were pretty well evenly, dispersed throughout the ship and everything. So I don't see a problem with bigger ships and having more people. The pool area is probably what's going to be the most crowded, especially if it's a non-Alaska cruise. Everyone's going to be out there. So
We don't
if you go
on at least on Carnival and Disney. Oh, Disney makes it a little bit easier because they have the adult pools. But
yeah,
I think Princess has probably been the ones that we've used the most, and that was in the adult.
I did the adult area and the family area at times, and it wasn't too crowded. But I mean, I like to be outside amongst the people, as I say. People watch, have a drink, have a snack, just be outside and enjoy the weather, not be cooped up underneath, the pool dock and everything, and be down into the ship. I like to be walking around and get some fresh air and everything. So and sometimes use the pool or the water slides, which we haven't. The only water slide we ever went on is the Disney one, the Aqueduct, and that was fun. And I've always been saying I want to do the other water slides, and I don't think I ever have done any of the other water slides.
You don't
on
want to
any
do
of
the
the
one
ships.
on the list because we want to get stuck.
Yeah, the one that pushes you up and then you have to go over. Yeah, if you don't weigh a certain amount, it's not going to push you up. So some people have gotten stuck, and I would probably freak out because then you have to wait while you're just laying there with water going through under this metal piece for them to open up the hatch. It's like, hello, I'm still here. I don't think they wait too long, though. They always have someone in that area for you.
So, Greg, I thought it might be fun to kind of talk about.
Did we talk about Daniel Foote's comments?
Yeah, it's he's saying that they are bringing 2 Quantum class ships here because I believe the other one is the Quantum, which is coming in. I want to sell on that ship. We were looking at that
Quantum.
Hawaii. That third port and parking here needs to hurry up. I wasn't aware that they were building a third port, which they definitely need. But yes, because a lot of your ships which go to Hawaii, they're on the smaller ships. Like the Miracle's even smaller than the Radiance. The Radiance
Oh,
went
wow.
to Hawaii. The Spirit, I believe, is an NCL ship. I believe that was the one that went to Hawaii. The Quantum is like a 44,000 passenger ship. That's the ship. That's the one that has I forgot what they call it, but it's the one that has the arm that goes up and you can
Yeah,
look out. I forgot what name that is, but yeah,
that would be fun.
Quantum is one of the ships I definitely want to go on for Royal. But okay, Greg, John Hill and the Beards from Carnival, as he likes to call them, are asking us.
Mark Langcamp,
Welcome in,
welcome.
Mark. He's asking us to help design the new Carnival ships, the massive mega
Wait, who's
giant ships.
asking?
John Hill. He's my buddy. You'll learn more about him. Yes. He's there basically like a spokesperson for them. People send very rude questions to him. He's a kind of your answer guy. But if we
Rude
want some,
questions.
yeah, they're like, people are jerks. They'll ask stupid things.
Oh
They'll insult him. They'll insult Carnival.
Well, we'll say people are sometimes not as nice as they should be.
Yes, and then you have people that answer for everyone that says no one likes this on the ship. And then people always reply, she doesn't answer for it, or he doesn't answer
No.
for everyone.
Not everybody will like
We all
something.
have we all like different things.
Just because one person doesn't like it doesn't mean they should say nobody likes it.
Mark,
You look so much older now. Oh, thank you, Mark. Thank you. I think I look exactly the same, to tell you the truth.
But Greg, okay, so this new ship, you have the Carnival that they always have on the ship. What are some of the restaurants that you feel should be? Sorry, it's their brand. Like when you think of Carnival, like on their new ships, they have certain restaurants, they have certain bars. What would you like to see continue to be on the new ships? And if you guys have any comments in the chat, put them down. I
do like the Blue Iguana, so that would be one to stay. And then they have the Red Frog bar.
They have 2 depending on what ship. They have the Red Frog pub and the Red Frog bar.
But didn't the bar close early usually?
No.
I thought one of them closed early.
That
so
was on the Radiance. That was the Iguana tequila bar. The Blue Iguana tequila bar, I think.
Well then they should stay up. They should stay up. They should stay open
because they were on either side of the lead up deck.
But I think they have different drinks, don't they?
They do, because one's tequila based and the other one is rum based.
There you go. So they should stay open the same time frame. That would be a change I would like.
The pub was on the lower decks. That's where we did the trivia. That's on the Radiance.
I don't want cookie cutter. Like I want new things. Like, okay, this ship, especially if they're gonna be brand new class ships, they need to be separate from everything else. So maybe bring in some favorites like Blue Iguana, Red Frog. A lot of people seem to like those. But add some new stuff to it that's not in the older ships.
Would you want Shaq's chicken on there?
No.
Did you miss it?
Did I miss
I mean,
it?
did you enjoy it when you were there?
It was okay. I mean, but you can get it on those other ships. Almost every Carnival ship seems to have a Shack's Chicken. So I want a ship that has something different.
It's not on the Firenze, but they have something which is shack-like.
Yeah, but it doesn't even have to be a chicken place. It could be something else.
I did like when I asked for a grilled chicken.
At a lazy river? Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be, yes. I asked for a grilled chicken instead of a breaded one for like a sandwich. I thought it was going to take them like 20 minutes for them to give it to me, and they actually had it done like, I mean, they had it in like a little middle, the serving containers they have, and they popped it right out.
So
and it was good.
It was already done.
It was already done.
Staying warm.
Yeah.
Anne Handling, welcome. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm so late.
Oh no.
Lot of drama at my grandson's baseball game today. Oh my. Just Noah, welcome. I thought she said lotto, like lottery. I'm like, lottery drama.
So Shack is, yes, Mary Ellen is right. It's only on the newer ships, so the XL class and the Radiance. The Radiance used to be, was it the Victory? Am I wrong? Was it the Carnival Victory? And they changed it when they retrofitted it.
But I don't want the same stuff. Like, I want something new. And if you're gonna have like a seafood shack would be cool. Like not the kind of not like what they have in the Radiance. That was overpriced for what you get. I think
a lot
both
of
of us
people
said
like
that.
that,
But it's overpriced.
And we weren't impressed with the sandwich,
The lobster roll, yeah.
And we also had, did we get clam chowder or something? I don't think we
I
were
don't know.
impressed with that either.
I don't remember.
But a lot of people like the pill, and what do we call them? The pill and shrimp.
Oh yeah, the peel and eat shrimp.
Yes. And then they always talk about the Reuben at the deli.
Which I
And
never
pizza.
had. I never had a Reuben sandwich.
Really?
That I remember.
We're about 15 minutes from the end of the show.
I know Gary always used to say, you need to get a Reuben.
Yes, so we will do that in honor of him on the forensic. But I know there's YouTube channels out there that are in here. If you guys want to put a creator on there, we got our buddy Stephen Trivella, who go live on Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. This Noah, he does content, so check him out.
More Sunshine Place was here. He was on yesterday.
We got our buddies Waypoint Explorers. So
Nurse Nancy,
yes,
she's on
we're
Tuesdays.
proud moderators for her. So, and if I missed anyone else, I do apologize. But put that in the comments below.
Majestic Princess. I thought Derek said pill shrimp. Peel. You did say pill, actually. Peel and eat shrimp.
With the English accent. On the Princess Majesty, they have a cool nudie.
Nudie? What? On the Princess Majesty, they have a cool noodle bowl. Yes, Derek, a nudie bowl place. Okay, I don't want to know what that is.
That must be the adult
It's
area.
a giant bowl that people can get a nude, I guess. A nudie bowl. Noodle bowl place on the pool deck seems odd, but it's tasty.
They had that on the they had that on Discovery. They had a noodle bowl.
Well, but you know what I liked on the celebration, and it was only open for certain times, was that whatever they called that place, that salad bar place, where it had a bunch of different salads.
Fresh creations, I think.
Yeah, but
Tess, welcome in.
Welcome, Tess. Have a place where it's like.
I'm definitely gonna. They have it on the forensic.
What?
Fresh creation.
Oh, okay. Have like a bigger venue place where it's all salads, soups, and breads. A lot of people don't like meat, so a lot of people love salads, and there's so many different salads you can make. I could eat salad all day, actually.
But not only that, I think they usually offer it from an
certain,
hour, 2 hours,
certain time,
and
the lines are
on a
atrocious.
free day. You should
Yeah,
have it every day, because if that's the case, I wouldn't go to the buffet. And that's another thing.
yeah.
I would love a buffet, because on the celebration there was a lot of room in the celebration. But there wasn't
It's all right, Tess.
a lot to choose from. Carnival's buffets do not give you a lot of different options, like Princess, like NCL, even Disney. Carnival is far from behind in terms of the offerings that they offer.
Oh, I thought you were saying Disney didn't have a lot. Disney has a lot.
No, so I wish Carnival would step up their game and improve on that.
And maybe improve their food, the taste of their food, the quality, because it's not always the best. We've had some tasty food on Carnival, but a lot of people just don't like Carnival food. Tess, it was a noodle bowl. Derek was saying that they should have a noodle bowl restaurant. I'm not too much into noodles, like soup or noodles and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't just eat that for lunch. Now, soup, salad, and breadsticks, that sound like a restaurant, around here, but that would be good, if they could do something like that, that would be nice.
So more options there. They have to also keep
Newt ranchers served.
Newt ranch are served. The Java Blue. I like Java Blue. That's their coffee shop.
Oh yeah,
I really enjoy that. So when I think of Carnival, and I know
I like Starbucks too. Chocolate Blue's good too.
But like when we talk about the brand images, I actually do like Guy's Burger. I like that better than Shack, but Shack was okay. It's not enough to get me excited about. But
it was kind of dry from what I remember.
Blue Iguana. I like when I hear like Carnival Cruise. Cool, Blue Iguana.
Yeah.
We eat there for breakfast.
The burrito,
for lunch.
The burritos, those are good.
They don't serve dinner,
but
that's definitely our. And we usually stay on the Lido deck, which we're doing again on the Forensic. So we step out of our room and we're basically right there.
I hope they have like maybe a new coaster or something would be cool. A new kind of a ride or something fun that they're gonna do.
They have the Bolt on.
Yeah.
But we never got a chance.
Why
didn't we ride it?
Because they shut it down because of wind. We were going to, but the wind shut it down.
Really? Okay. And then they have the Sky Glider, I think is what they call it, on the Vista class ships.
Yeah, where you pedal. Yeah.
So they have a little bit, but I would agree they could do something fun with that.
It would be cool if they had a Bolt 2 track Bolt where they kind of intertwine and it looks like you're going to hit each other, but you don't. That would be cool, but they would have to, figure out the physics and everything of that because they only have so much room to work with. But yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that. So, Greg, we have about 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Left. Another thing I would like for them to do is technology. I know a lot of cruise lines are going to a certain satellite option.
They have the wristbands and all that.
So what we love about Princess is they have the medallion, which you can put it in as a watch.
And it's a tracking system, really. You can know where people are. So.
You can have it around your neck.
If you're registered on the app with that party, they can see where you're at.
Yeah, so you can wear it different ways. But with Princess, what I like, you don't even have to put it up to anywhere. You just walk up to your door, and then it says it unlocks it. It recognizes you, and it unlocks it. And I think that would be cool. The waiters can tell where you're at too, because they have a whole system. If they're going to give you food or something, they come right up to you because they know where you're at. Yes, and you can order it like on Princess. You can order drinks anywhere, and they will bring food. It might take a little bit of time for them to get it to you. My my chips and guac took a while, but it was still good. Yeah, so. They have it from one central place, and then they deliver it. So they're not always going from the bar, which is closer. So in a lot of cases, it's quicker just for you to go to the closest one. But it's kind of fun just to experience it. I mean, we did that on Virgin. We did it with the shake, the shaking. You had to shake your app to get champagne. Oh yeah, and they'll deliver it because we have the Splash of Romance package, which included a bottle of champagne. You shake your phone and all the fizzies and bubbles come up. So that was cool in there. So that would be more advanced technology with the app. But I actually do like Carnival's app. better than some of the other ones out there. But I'm saying that though, I wish we could still have the option with the card, the RIF cards or whatever, because I like to keep the stateroom cards
So
as souvenirs. So a
if
lot of
we
people
ever
don't
find
want to
them,
do
they're
that.
probably all around this
Oh,
place.
they're in our whatever our civic books that we have.
Oh, we gotta make some of those more too coming up.
But for simplicity and ease, I would say I would love to have that kind of technology on there. I'm not interested in medallion. Yeah, Mary Ellen, a lot of people aren't in that technology. I thought it was very enjoyable to use that.
Well, the Virgin cruises, they have, if you get the, whatever that one, Splash of Romance, where also you can get juices every day and stuff, that one yellow band, if you pull it too tight, it's like stuck, like you did, and we had to cut it and get you a new one because it was like constricting blood flow. So
but they have it,
but
theirs is a little bit differently.
The other one, it's like flimsy shoestring looking stuff, and it has those little sayings on it.
Yes, you can choose which one.
Yeah,
you want.
but I think mine broke, and so the shoestring thing is, I mean, that's what I call it. That's what it looks like. But I mean, if it was more higher quality where it just wouldn't break, I like the fun sayings on it and things like that. But it is a little different. So I don't know where they're at there. There's still stuff we got to go through. But yeah, everybody has their own different technologies that they have to offer. I know it was at Norwegian. They put your names right up on the wall or on a little screen. It's either Norwegian or Princess that does that. I think it's Princess that puts your name on the screen.
It says it, welcome, like welcome there.
It'll say who's in the room, basically.
Yeah. Key cards work fine. I prefer Carnival's app to Royals or NCL's. Yeah, I NCL's was okay. I've never been on Royal, but Princess app worked good.
The medallions I actually keep because it has the name of the cruise and the date that you went on it, so I keep those as a memento on my work desk.
Is there any other things that you'd like to see on the ship? Do you want to see like arcades and virtual reality?
I don't think a lot of people do virtual reality too much, but I mean, if it's high quality, then yes, that would be good. I was going to say something and I totally.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. No, higher quality shows would be nice too.
What did you think of the shows in that one area on the celebration?
What we saw of them, those were good.
They have a theater show because we saw Paint the World or something like that, which I really enjoyed that show.
Yeah.
And then they had the other ones, which was kind of in that area, multi-purpose area, where they would, in the day you could see the water, but at night they would close it off and it became the stage.
I would say maybe just more creativity involved. Like Virgin is very creatively. Like sometimes you're like, "What the heck is going on?" But they actually do have a story to them, and some of them are out there at times, but it's still fun. So it's not your normal type, show, and so just they just need to kind of bring more diversity, I guess, or more change to it, and not just cookie cutter from past cruises.
Daniel said the medallion becomes a fridge magnet, so that's good to know. Yeah, Daniel, I saw that the Marianne Dillon was saying that the Encore she's going to go on a transatlantic on the Encore, and I know maybe that was Tom Henry was doing that.
Well, transatlantic, that's still a long
and
cruise.
it's going in a dry dock, and they're getting rid of the laser tag area, and it's going to become a Spice H2O because on the Bliss, if you remember, that's where their smoking area is on the Bliss, but it's at the back of the ship. So they're converting the laser tag on the Encore to be kind of that same area over there.
Well, I thought on the last Norwegian they got rid of the H2 area and put in that whole gaming area.
The Galaxy Pavilion.
Mm-hmm. That used
I
to
don't
be the
know-
outside area.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer those are going to be up here.
They're overpriced.
They're very expensive.
Same as with spas. I would like spa, different spa experiences, better layout of saunas, better choices. Some cruise lines offer things that other cruise lines don't. So I just want different things and lower prices.
Did we tour the Carnival Spa on the Celebration?
I don't
I don't remember.
think so. I don't remember, but it doesn't ring a bell to me.
I'm definitely interested in the new ships. I will sell them for sure, the new Carnival ones.
Well, we'll both sell them.
The one thing which I think we've done the best of is we've done the best on Carnival selling different class of ships. We've only sailed on Norwegian, the Breakaway Plus class ships, soon to be Breakaway Plus. We're going to do the Prima Plus next. We have for Princess, we've only done the Royal class ships, 3 of them. We've done one Virgin ship, and then Dizney we've done 2 different class of ships, which is all they've had at the time. But I think Carnival we've actually done the widest selection. So Firenze is a Vista class ship that we'll experience, and I'm actually looking forward to it. We want to sail the Legend, the Panorama, also the new Carnival.
Well, we still want to do Royal Caribbean. We haven't done that yet.
Symphony of the Seas, Harmony of the Seas.
We'll see. Maybe
Quantum of the Seas.
maybe we're just not meant to do it. I don't know. By the time we want to go on it, it might be the smallest ship.
Well, and then the Star Princess is coming out on the West Coast. I want to sell on that. We also have there's another one that's coming out that, there's more Virgin ships that I want to sell. We haven't tried MSC. We haven't tried Celebrity. There's so much different stuff that we will be looking at cruising, but we're limited now in terms of what we can cruise a year. We got to pay more bills, but bigger, higher bills, but that's fine. And just makes our cruises even more special.
We'll just be choosing what we do for cruising.
It is already the top of the hour, Greg. Can you believe it? Top of the hour. I want to thank everyone out there for watching us. I hope you guys enjoy the Olympics. We've been really enjoying the games. USA is leading the medal count. I think they have like 30 medals, and France has 26. But we're far behind in golds. We're just more consistent. I think we have 5 golds. China has 9. And I forgot what the other countries have, but we got the most out of all of them. So always fun to support our country with the Olympics. A lot of cruise stuff. We never talked about the new stuff for Disney Destiny. They just released 2 things.
We'll talk about that next week.
There was 3 days of Disney Destiny news, so there's one more day tomorrow coming out with the newest stuff. They announced bars, restaurants, and we'll talk about that too. I've enjoyed watching the coverage on Peacock. Yeah, and they're also on USA, and there's 2 other channels that they're showing them on. So there's 4 different channels that are showing the Olympics. But thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much for watching us, and everybody have a good day or good night and the rest of your week.
I'm Derek.
I'm Gregory.
If you forget our names, it's okay because I'm a little bit explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
And as Walt Disney once said,
we are just getting started. Dilly dilly, everybody.
Dilly dilly. Are we going live next week?
Dilly. I think so.
Yes, we are. We're going live. Have a great night, everyone.
Good night.